Hello, I'm Jim, I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm currently being filmed by Kate, my girlfriend, who can't wave because she's holding the camera. I'm doing a video diary about my build-up to the comedy festival, which is, to be honest, daft, because quite a lot of it involves me sitting in this lounge, not doing much and pretending to be creative. What's happening in the comedy festival is I'm doing a show called Boy Next Door Gone Wrong, which is an hour-long show about why I am the worst human being in the universe.
Anyway, the whole point of this show is about why I went from being nice to being horrible. I was a cunt, as Tom said. You know, I just am like this. I can't help it. You know, I started out being quite nice, and now this is kind of what I spend most of my time doing. I mean, you think about it, right? You're a stand-up comedian. You spend a lot of time just sitting at home doing nothing. Then you end up watching daytime television. I watch so much of it. I actually watch Come Dine With Me and wish I could be on it. Just so I could poison someone. It's either that or sit at home masturbating to Murder, She Wrote. Apparently that's not polite.
My trusty laptop, very exciting, which I will be sat on now for the next 4 hours. I've had a nap this afternoon, so you know I reckon I can put in a good 40 minutes of writing, hopefully about 4 hours of writing, dependent, to be honest, on how much bad television we can find to watch to put me off. Just as a bit of a disclaimer, right, I mean, everything I tell you on stage, fuck that, right, everything I tell you tonight is absolutely 100% true, except when I'm lying. That's a very clear distinction that I need to make. Hello, day 2 of the video diary, and I've become a Mexican wrestler, El Hijo del Diablo, which is the son of the devil. I'm having a slightly dry and barren day creatively today, so we've been out, I bought ice cream, it's ice cream, good camera work, Kate, and I'm wearing a wrestling mask. In a while we're going to watch Heston Blumenthal convert Little Chef, mainly because I'm writing a sitcom about Little Chef, and you know, just like my idea for the film The Wrestler was stolen and now he's going to win an Oscar. It's a longer story, to be honest, but now, yeah, Little Chef in the public eye. Anyway, this film, I bought this, honestly, as a Secret Santa present, right, when I worked at Next in their head office.
This is the front cover of said DVD box set.
Right, as you can see, it is called Dongwu De Jing Jing Wei, which means animals fucking in Chinese.
Thanks for clapping. You have no idea how fucking embarrassed I was at Staples when I got to blow this fucker up.
In festival-related news, today I got an email from a PR company in London who are really keen to publicise this whole me doing a gig in people's houses thing, and the festival want to latch onto it. So it looks like on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th of February. The 2nd I'm doing a gig at Leicester Uni in some dude's kitchen. Who's a big fan of mine, which is nice because I haven't got many fans apart from people who are related to me. So that's good.
We went and saw him a couple of times at the Leicester Smiley Happy Comedy Club, which is absolutely badass. You pay like £3 to get in, and there's some brilliant comedians. And Jim Smallman was one of them, because he like completely stood out from the crowd.
The thing is, when you're a teenager, how much you talk about pornography and masturbating changes when you become an adult, right? It astonished me, because up until like probably my last year at university, it was quite acceptable to talk to your mates about how much you wanked. You get your first job in an office like me when you come out of university and you get to work, and the first thing someone says to you is, oh, did you have a good weekend? It's not polite to answer, yeah, well, I watched a bit of football, then I had Sunday dinner with my parents, and then I masturbated 9 times consecutively into a sock. That's not polite, right?
Hello, this is my dad. This is video diary day 3. We're in Liverpool, where I've got a gig tonight at Baby Blue Comedy Club. That's my tea. As you can probably tell, I'm really healthy. Don't know how the gig will go. I'm not doing any new material. I've come up here to impress them, but it's tiring. So my dad's driven me, and I have now slept most of the way. And when I get home, I'm going to sleep some more. And then tomorrow I'm going to go to Durham, where I'll be taking the camera again with my friend Jono.
So yeah, didn't get much writing done last night. I was distracted by the telly quite a bit, but I've come up with a good plan for the gig. Also, I've been told I've got to be on TV now to promote it, which is a bit weird because I'm not used to doing TV work, as you can probably tell by the inane way that I'm staring into a camera. So yeah, that's today's news. I might film a bit more later on, but yeah, sorted.
The best comment I've had about this so far was actually from my own dad, right? His comment about this was when I said, who do you think, I'm trying to get material out of him, I said, who do you think was the best, who was this aimed at? Who do you think in any way would want to watch this for enjoyment? He went, I don't know, mate. He said, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I went, yeah. And he went, tell you what though, I could understand it if there was humans involved.
Hello again. Just had a gig in Liverpool at a club called Baby Blue, where I actually tried some of my material out for my show, which I didn't expect to do. There wasn't many people in. I'm now at a motorway service station somewhere near Liverpool. The sign says Burtonwood. I've got this milkshake to sustain me on the way home, and a packet of crisps. One thing you'll learn about being a stand-up comedian is that the diet's not good. I don't get to look this ill by accident.
The thing is, right, I work in a school and I wear a name badge that says Mr. J. Smallman on it, right? I'm a teaching assistant, okay? It says Mr. J. Smallman.
Because you're not allowed to tell kids your name, and there's a big reason I'm not allowed to tell them a name, because I go to my website and then find out I'm a comedian, and then you get going, sir, tell us a joke all the time, and then you're not allowed to hit them, so it's, you know... It's
On my first day working at the school, the kid said to me, sir, what's your name? I said, I can't tell you. But the child in me said, go on, have a guess. It says Mr. J. Smallman there. I walked away from him and he just went, Dave! Like that, right? I went, no, there's something wrong.
So I pointed out to them, look, my name begins with J, right? And I thought, this is brilliant, because surely they're going to guess it fairly straight on. Jim's not exactly the most unusual name in the world, right? And they were stupid, they couldn't guess it all. One of the guesses was actually Juan Day, right? That's how retarded they are, right? And this is honest, this really is true, right? I said to them, I said to him, look, surely you can guess, there's not many names to go with J. One of my colleagues who's a proper teacher, not a teaching assistant like me, when trying to educate them while they were guessing, when, seriously, his name, it's in the Bible, right? And one of them just went, Jesus!
And one lad, and his face was brilliant, he's called Ian. The look on his face was amazing, he took it so seriously, and he just sort of looked at them and he went, come on, you lot, it's obviously not going to be fucking Jesus. Judas. So I just went with it, seemed the easiest thing to do.
Comedy's a strange youth development YTS scheme. It's not like being a footballer where you play for a youth team and then you get promoted. It's not really like that. Also, footballers, you know, play games in front of 30,000 people. I did a gig tonight in front of 30 Scousers, and now I'm sat in a motorway service station, thinking that their deals on Screen Wash are quite good. Also, as well, I'm going to sign off now, but I'm going to ask you a question, viewer. Why is there pink and blue Screen Wash? That makes no sense to me. None at all.
I actually had a conversation with my friend.
He's going to remain nameless. Damien McFerrin lives in Shepshed. This is a genuine conversation we once had. He once rang me up.
And he just went, all right, Jim, yeah, just a quick question. Have you ever wanked so much in a day that you've lost the ability to walk?
We've all been there.
Hello, Video Diary. We're in Nottingham. Kate's filming me. I'm about to go and do a tryout gig, which I don't want to do, hence my arsiness. I've just been perfecting what I've got to do, because I've only got to do 10 to 15 minutes, which is unusual for me now, because I tend to do a lot more than that. And yeah, I can't be arsed, if I'm honest. I've eaten KFC for my tea. Yeah, and tomorrow night I've got a corporate gig, which will be equally hellish. So it's all good fun. So it's the joys of being a comedian. You people think it's all rock and roll, but to be honest, it's not even in the slightest bit rock and roll. It's just sometimes a bit annoying. Tonight it's a bit annoying, and I can't be bothered. But I'm a grumpy old sod, to be honest, and it'll get better.
No one's ever done this. I'm quite good at geography in this country, but I looked at the map,
right? And if you ever looked at an American map, you look at a city there and a city there and you think, piece of piss. Florida's only the size of Leicestershire. People do that all the time. It isn't, it's fucking big, right? And I looked at that and thought, easy. And I even did the thing where, you know, when you do the scale on a map, I've not done this since I was doing geography GCSE, right? I got the scale on a map and I went, 150 miles, piece of piss, right? I'll hire a car, I'll drive for 2 hours, I'll be there in no time. Forgetting, of course, that in the middle of Arizona and Nevada, there's a little thing, you might have heard of it, called the Grand Canyon. There's a big fucking hole in the ground.
Hello. Yeah, so in a bit, I'll go on stage and entertain the nice people of Nether. I've never been before, but it seems very lovely. People are very nice. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Only 2 acts on, so quite a lot of me messing around, but not a big room, so it'll be good, friendly and nice, I think. So, yeah, probably more stuff from me tomorrow. Big writing day tomorrow, so yeah, I'm a little girl in the morning, and then lots and lots of writing in the afternoon, which will be nice. Still, crack on now, get some curry in a bit, so I'm going to go and relax for a while. All right, see you in a bit.
Comedian, you're always fans of certain facets of comedy. One of the things I'm really a fan of is brilliant comic timing. I'm going to tell you a story, right? I stopped at a town for a McDonald's. I stopped in a town called Chloride, right? I know you're thinking, what a sexy sounding town, man. No. And I stopped for a McDonald's at a drive-thru. I pulled up at the drive-thru window, and a Mexican guy called Carlos served me. I know he was called Carlos, we had a good chat, right? I wound down my window, he's opened his window, and I said, hello. At which point he went, are you English? And I went, yeah. He looked at me again and he went, do you want to come in? I went, yeah. Right? So I got out of my car and I went into there and I was going to go into the restaurant and no, come into the kitchen, right? So I went and sat in the kitchen with 4 of the most stoned Mexicans in the history of the universe.
Yeah, I'm wearing the shower cap to keep my thoughts in because they're escaping from my brain. I've got a lot of stuff. My show at the minute's too long. It was 1 hour and 50 minutes last night, which is way too long. It's only meant to be an hour, so I'm having to do some rapid editing. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully, it'll go all right.
Right, and we sat talking about Premiership football and shit like that, and it's brilliant. They were really great, nice lads, right? And Carlos said to me, what do you want to eat? It's on the house. And I said, I don't know, quarter pound of cheese meal or something like that. I went, no, you don't seem to understand. You, my friend, are in a McDonald's kitchen with the entire McDonald's staff. We will cook you anything in the world that you want. And I went, oh, I don't know, double quarter pounder with cheese. I went, no. Let me give you an example, my friend. What we will do is, if you like the sauce from a Big Mac, we will put that on a quarter pounder with cheese with different cheese. And I went, wow. Right, and remember, this is my favourite example of comic timing ever, right? There's no real end to this story, it's just something I love. Okay? I said to him, well, you know what? I've always really liked the sausages that you have at breakfast. And at the same time, all 4 of them leaned forward on a table and just went, go on.
That's it. I shall see you in the next couple of days. Woohoo.
Thank you very much for watching my show tonight.
Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm aware this is a fairly low-tech sort of ending now. It's just some bloke in a kitchen saying he's done. I'd like to go out in a big laugh, but it's just me talking bollocks, isn't it? Sorry about that. Bye.